you don't know where to begin, better ask Win.
Shane, good to see you. We are myth busting today. We have the 4 biggest financial myths and the truth behind them. Some of the most common beliefs about money, retirement, and investing are simply myths, and believing in them can really hurt your financial future. So here are the top 4. Number 1, the market always goes up. How do you help clients stay realistic about market cycles while staying invested for the long run?
Well, the market always goes up is a good rule of thumb, but that's over a very long period of time. Averages will work in your favor, but what if your period of time is not 30, 40, 50, 60 years? What if your period of time is 10 years or 20 years? You're in that retirement red zone. All of a sudden, you have to pay attention to what's going on, and those swings can make a big difference. So if you can derive your income from places that are less volatile, less likely to be affected by these types of swings in the market, then that's better for you.
Myth number 2, the 4% rule for retirement withdrawals. Is that rule still reliable? Is there one number that is?
Well, it depends, I think, but the 4% rule is generally considered still to be reliable, but there are some issues with it when you think about it in a critical manner. So let's say that we're taking 4% from our portfolio for income, but the market also happens to go down 10% that year. Now we just took 14% from our portfolio. What does that portfolio have to earn the following year to get back to par or even ahead? It's very, very tough for it to do that. Put it another way, think about it like this. If you, or let me ask you this riddle. When does minus 30 plus 43 equals 0? And the answer is, if your portfolio loses 30% one year, it's going to take 43% growth the next year just to get back to par. That's a very, very tough thing for a portfolio to do.
Yeah, that's some really tough math. That's no fun. All right, myth number 3, my taxes will be lower in retirement. Why might retirees be paying more in taxes than they were expecting?
Well, I do frequently hear this. People say, I cannot believe how much tax I'm paying in retirement. And it comes from the fact that spending qualified dollars in retirement can lead to increases on Medicare through the IRMA penalties. It can also lead to increases on Social Security tax, capital gains tax, and ordinary income tax. And so if you can have as much tax-free income in retirement as possible, that will help to minimize taxes and your tax liability later in life.
And myth number 4, I don't need life insurance once I retire. Why would someone need life insurance in retirement?
Well, you don't need life insurance in retirement for its traditional sense of income replacement and family protection. But what you need is the effect of life insurance. And the largest life insurance policies are typically purchased by retirees because they allow for a tax-free death benefit to go on to the next generation. So it's a great wealth transfer tool to help offset maybe some taxes that might be owed on IRAs and the like that still exist. But they also create a pool of tax-free money for the costs of long-term care if structured properly, and allow access to the cash within the policy itself for other things in retirement as well. So you need the effect more than you need it for its traditional sense. And that's why those big policies are usually purchased by older people, believe it or not.
Well, Shane, if somebody was relying on these myths with their financial plan and wants to talk through the truth of them and how they can prepare for a healthy financial future, what's the best way to reach you?
Best way to reach us is online or via phone. Our website is winstonandcompanies.com, or call us here at the office directly, 602-456-1928.
All right. Shane, thank you so much.
Thanks, Erin.
Got a plan for your retirement, 'cause you know it's just down the road. But if you don't know where to begin, better ask Win.